Hi, welcome to Sand and Snouts. I'm Karen,
I'm Alan.
and we're so excited you're here. And we are just going to talk a little bit today about our move from Florida, our move from Idaho to Florida, and what made us decide to do it, and how kind of the logistics went down. So, first,
We were tired. We were tired of the cold weather, right?
the
Tired of
snow.
snow. I've spent some time in Florida. Karen's dad lived in Florida, so she'd spent some time in Florida. We just decided Florida is where we wanted to be, and we wanted to be on the east side. At least I wanted to be
The
on
East
the east
Coast.
side, the east side of Florida. She wanted to be on the west side.
So, sunrise versus sunsets.
She likes the Gulf side of Florida. I like the ocean side of Florida. The other thing, Florida on the east side to me is more family and more work orientated. The west side is going to be to me more vacation side because it is a little higher priced on the west side than it is the east side.
Right. And so what we did was we came down prior, just for like a weekend, kind of got our bearings about us, and then we went home, sold the house, and just started working on getting here. And we decided that we would just use the U-Haul, which cost us approximately
800 bucks, 900 bucks, something like that. We also rented a trailer so we could haul our cars, so we could ride in the U-Haul together.
We had one big dog, but we were traveling with another family and they had two big dogs. And so when we did travel, we used La Quinta, and we used them as a trail marker all the way across the United States, which was how many miles for us to move? 2,500 miles?
No, it's about 2,400.
2,400 miles we moved. And so every time we'd get done at one La Quinta, we would book the next one. And it was so smooth, you guys. It was effortless. And the dogs were welcome there. It was, and all the hotels were really nice except one. And that one we should have just unbooked and went to someplace else, but it wasn't the best La Quinta. But all the others were amazing. And so the dogs situation was not an issue. Make sure you take your potty bags with you when you stop at truck stops and stuff like that. But it was honestly pretty easy.
Well, the nice thing about us actually moving with the U-Haul, it's relaxing as far as I'm concerned because you get to see different sites of the country as you're driving.
Yeah, it was fun.
We kind of meandered along. Took us 3.5 days. I think we showed up on the fourth day.
And it didn't seem like we were pushing really super hard. It went really smooth. And you got to laugh through the detours because you're going to have detours, and you're going to have rain, you're going to have storms and stuff like that. And the detour, one of them took us on a red dirt clay road, and the U-Haul hit a bump so bad that we literally thought the wall of the U-Haul came down. It was so bad.
Well, and a lot of the furniture we sold, pre-sold. And so a lot of the stuff that we hauled was personal stuff, some stuff from the garage,
keepsake things, and
keepsake stuff,
some furniture, bedding, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I did say in the last video that Florida doesn't have closets. They have closets. They just don't have the pantries, like food pantries like Idaho did, and you don't have basements. And so you really have to size down. You're just going to have to make that decision. And, it's like your kids aren't going to want to go through that stuff anyway, right? When you die. And so get rid of it and just take what makes you happy. That's what we did. We just took what made us happy. We brought our bikes. We brought our we got beach chairs once we were here because our lawn chairs that we had in Idaho didn't really work here. And so, those are just little small tweaks that we did.
Yeah. The big thing is that when you're going to move across country like that, you have to set some timelines, right? So you're selling your house. You have an idea of when you're going to be leaving the state to go to the next state. I mean, a lot of this is common
when you're going to
stuff,
arrive,
right? But
when
you're
going to
excited
arrive
about moving and stuff like that. So you want to make sure your rental is set up on time. You know what day you're leaving. You know what day you're going to get there.
And you want your power turned on, your utilities. I mean, the main thing, what we didn't know was like, okay, well, what internet service, what was our power company? Once we got a hold with the property management, then they really lined that out for us a lot. And so we were able to turn a lot of things on. We did wait till we got here to do cable and or internet and stuff like that, because then we just talked to people and found out what was best.
Which in most cases, once you get there or here, wherever you're moving to, it only takes a day or two to get that stuff hooked up. So it wasn't a huge deal.
And we really highly suggest renting for the first year. And that goes back to checking the areas, knowing where you want to be. You know, like we were on a budget. We aren't rich people.
Yeah.
We aren't rich. And so we were on a budget, and we wanted to make sure that we went to a cheaper town. Housing was cheaper and all that stuff. And we actually had to move twice. And so anyway, that was costly, but each time we've moved, we got a better rental and a better area. And so just take your time. Once you get there, you know, heck, call us. We're here, you know, leave us a message. We can help you get, you know, find out what areas are safe and comfortable, you know, for a senior citizen. I mean, we are senior citizens. I mean, did we join ARP as soon as we could at 55? Yes. We did. Get them discounts, girl.
Don't use it, but we joined it.
Yeah, we joined it. We could have used it. We did use it on our hotels, I think. Yeah. And just when you're doing it, you know, it can be stressful, but not. I mean, if you get along and you have your plan kind of laid out, it's going to be nice. You know, it's just laugh along the way and enjoy the process, because once you get here, then it's just fun and new, and you get to investigate the beaches. And we've had several beaches that were our favorites, and we'll take you to some of those. And the reasons why I like to go to the beaches where there's restrooms and where you can rinse off afterwards. It's not mandatory, but I do like a restroom just in case. I don't know. That's just me. Lifeguards, we don't really care if there's lifeguards on duty, because we watch for the rip tides. That's really important. We get an alert on our phone daily if there's rip tides, rip currents. You don't want to be in the ocean on those days, because it is very dangerous and people do die and get ripped out. But there are days when we play in the ocean and it's so therapeutic. We both love it so much. It's like taking the best Epsom salt bath that you can. It's amazing.
The great thing that I love about Florida, and I know Karen does too, is there's so many things to do in Florida. It is absolutely amazing. Places to see, historic places. There's
places to
fun
eat
places
out.
to go. There's different foods.
Cocktails. Go out for cocktails, or just sit on the beach. Like, sit at the beach in a restaurant and have appetizers or you know, iced tea or whatever. I mean, we are huge, big green tea drinkers because of the antioxidants. We always have our green tea. It's cheaper than coffee. And like I said, we are budget friendly. And so we actually will do the green tea. I actually can make green tea at home too. And I do like to do that. But so.
And she makes amazing bread and butter. She started making butter. Can you imagine that? And it was really good.
I made butter yesterday. It was awesome. And so much cheaper. So yeah, you're gonna learn some stuff as we go, because we really are about saving money. But we are so happy you're here, and we're so happy to be helpful. Hopefully you find our channel to be helpful. And if you have any questions, leave them down in the comments, because we are so ready to just jump in here with both feet and bring you along as we travel and do stuff. And right now we are sitting at the park and just enjoying the nice, I mean, it is beautiful today. It rained earlier, but it's cooled off now, and it's just a perfect temperature, and totally, I mean, not sweating. So that's a good thing.
Well, and we do have a golf cart. So we rode our golf cart here, which we take the dogs on rides, which I'm sure we'll probably do
later. And the reason our channel is Sand and Snouts is because sand for Florida and snouts for our dogs, because they go everywhere with us and they're just a big part of our life. And like we said before, we have the Golden Retriever and the little Dachshund, and they're pretty much showstoppers wherever they go. People love them, and we love them to death. So, but thanks for being here.
We appreciate it.
And until next time, peace out.
Peace out.
Like and subscribe. You know you want to.